बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज की वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं फर्स्ट ईयर इंग्लिश की न्यू बुक से पोएम नंबर 3 के शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चंस को, और नाम है पोएम का ओzymandias। So let's start the video. These are all the questions that we will answer in this video. So here comes the first question. What did the traveler see in the desert and whom did he tell about it? तो इसका जवाब यह है कि the traveler had been to the ancient land of Egypt. It told the poet that he came across a strange scene in the desert while he was traveling. He saw two vast and trunkless legs of a stone statue standing in the desert. Near the trunkless legs, a human face of statue lay half buried in the sand. The sculptor seemed to be very skilled as he successfully and aptly carved the emotions of the tyrant Ozymandias. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा। चलते हैं आगे। अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि प्रोज सेक्शन के तमाम तरह यूनिट्स के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स को आप इसी तरह से देख सकें अपनी प्रिपरेशन के लिए, तो आपकी स्क्रीन की टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन शो हो रहा है उसके अंदर प्लेलिस्ट मौजूद है, तमाम तरह यूनिट्स की क्लिक करके आप देख सकते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 है, हाउ कैन यू से दैट द स्कल्पटर वाज अ ग्रेट आर्टिस्ट? इसका जवाब है, द स्कल्पटर वाज रियली स्किल्ड एंड गुड एट हिज जॉब. The sculpture he carved was magnificent because he was able to read not only the face but also the heart of the king. He carved the frown, the wrinkled lip, the sneer of the cold command on the face of the statue. They were all very deftly mentioned on the face, which asserts the cruelty and pride, the tyranny of Ozymandias. Let's see question number 3. Question number 3 है, what was written on the pedestal of the statue of Ozymandias? तो इसका जवाब है, the inscription on the pedestal of Ozymandias statue reads, my name is Ozymandias, king of kings, looks in my work, ye mighty in despair. This asserts that the king was very proud, arrogant, tyrant. He thought that his name and the kingdom would last forever, but his kingdom was nowhere found, and even his own statue was in a decrepit state, which was meant to prove the immortality and of his power and form. His pride never let him realize that nothing is immortal but God. अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि पोएम तमाम तरह पोएम्स के एमसीक्यूज आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकें और सुन सकें ताकि प्रिपरेशन करें, तो आपकी स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन मौजूद है उसके अंदर प्लेलिस्ट का लिंक मौजूद है, क्लिक करके आप देख सकते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द फ्रेज इन द पोएम द हार्ट दैट फेड? तो इसका जवाब है, द फ्रेज द हार्ट दैट फेड इन द पोएम Ozymandias refers to the heart of the Ozymandias. The sculptor who made the statue of Ozymandias was so skilled that he expressed all the feelings of the heart of Ozymandias on his statue. The frown, the wrinkled lip, and the sneer of cold command were all very deftly mentioned on the face, which asserts the cruelty and tyranny of Ozymandias. Question number 5 है, what is ironic about the fate of Ozymandias? तो इसका जवाब है, Ozymandias the king had got written at the pedestal of the statue, king of kings, which means that he is the greatest king of all. But the irony is that the king's statue was lying half sunk in the sands and lost all his grandeur and pomp. The statue was built to symbolize the magnificence of his power and to immortalize his name, but he forgot that nothing could stand against time and every pride hath a fall. अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि न्यू बुक के प्रो सेक्शन के तमाम तरह यूनिट्स के एमसीक्यूज आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकें, देख सकें, ताकि आपकी अच्छी प्रिपरेशन हो सके, तो आपके स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन मौजूद है उसके अंदर प्लेलिस्ट का लिंक मौजूद है, वो आप क्लिक करके देख सकते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 है, व्हाट मैसेज डज द पोएम ओzymandias कन्वे? तो इसका जवाब है, द पोएम ओzymandias कन्वेज अ यूनिवर्सल मैसेज दैट प्राइड hath a fall. Nothing is perpetual or everlasting in this universe. Only a man with good heart and great character can stay for long in the heart and in the memory. The icy hands of time leaves nothing alive. All negative emotions like arrogance, pride, hatred, cruelty, etc. vanish with the passage of time. Time is so powerful that even the statue made of stone could not resist it. Thanks again for subscribing my channel. Question number 7 है, the proud Ozymandias lies forgotten in the desert. Comment. What is ironic about the fate of Ozymandias? तो यहाँ पे इसका जवाब है, the proud Ozymandias, the king of Egypt, had got written at the pedestal of the statue, my name is Ozymandias, king of kings. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. But the irony is that the king's statue was lying in the sands. He got a statue built to immortalize his name, but he forgot that nothing is immortal. The desert buried the pride, arrogance, vanity, ego of Ozymandias. The only thing left there was the lesson for others. That is, pride hath a fall. अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि प्ले सेक्शन के तमाम क्वेश्चन आंसर्स आप देख सकें, तो उसके प्लेलिस्ट की जो लिंक है वो आपके स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन शो हो रहा है उसमें मौजूद है, क्लिक करके आप उसे देख सकते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 है, who does the shattered visage in the poem Ozymandias belong to and why is it half sung? तो इसका जवाब है, the shattered visage is the broken face from the statue of Egyptian pharaoh Ozymandias, who was the king of Egypt. The face is now half buried in the sands of the desert. This statue meant to reflect grandeur and might of the king, but it is now in a shattered condition as it is ravaged by time. The colossal and gigantic stone statue, which was meant to be immortal, destroyed. This shattered visage is an illustration of pride hath a fall. Why does Ozymandias refer to him as King of Kings? Ozymandias was a mighty king of Egypt. He got his statue inscribed, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. He declared himself King of Kings because there was no one who could compete him in his power and form. He subdued many kings around his kingdom, and he had got the control of their land and the governments. He was proud of his glory and power. He felt that he was the mightiest of all. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, लेकिन उससे पहले अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि जो प्ले है न्यू बुक का, उसके तमाम तरह एमसीक्यूज आप देख सकें प्रैक्टिस के लिए, प्रिपरेशन के लिए, तो आपकी स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो बटन आ रहा है उसके अंदर लिंक मौजूद है, क्लिक करके आप देख सकते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 है, व्हाट इज आयरनिक about the inscription on the pedestal of Ozymandias statue? The inscription on the pedestal of Ozymandias statue reads, my name is Ozymandias, king of kings. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. This suggests that the king was very boastful, vain, and arrogant. He thought that his kingdom would remain forever, but his kingdom was nowhere to be seen, and even his own statue was in a dilapidated state. He failed to realize that the life is ephemeral. Question number 11 है, what quality of King Ozymandias does the poem reflect? King Ozymandias was a very powerful, arrogant, proud, cruel ruler. He had immense pride of his strength owing to his achievements in subduing other kings and kingdoms. He had become arrogant. He was indeed an authoritarian and a despot. His wishes were laws. He had desires of being remembered by the posterity as a very powerful ruler. He had his statues erected just to show the world his pomp, pride, and power. अगर ये वीडियो आपको लगता है कि आपके लिए यूजफुल है और इसने आपको फायदा पहुंचाया है तो चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा। आपकी सब्सक्रिप्शन कंटेंट क्रिएटर को इस बात के लिए मोटिवेट करती है कि वो आपके लिए और यूजफुल चीजें जो है ला सके। तो इंशाल्लाह ताला मुलाकात होगी फिर किसी वीडियो में। तब तक अपना ख्याल रखिएगा, मुझको दुआ में याद रखिएगा। अस्सलाम वालेकुम, अल्लाह हाफिज।